Good morning, dear kids. I'm starting with your new chapter, that is constructions, chapter number 11. In that, we'll start first construct an angle 90 degree at the initial point of a given ray. So we'll first draw a ray. If I name it as OA, now take O as a center. With any radius, draw an arc. So you can draw an arc like this. You can name it as any PQ, so that it cuts OA at Q. So I have already drawn here. Then now you can take BQ as a center and draw another arc which cuts here with any random measurement. You can take Q as a center, or don't change the compass, you don't change the measurement. Whatever you have measured now here for marking an arc PQ, the same measurement you keep it in your compass, and from Q mark a cut, mark a arc here. You can name it as M. Okay, take another from the same point M, take another arc, don't change the measurement and mark here. Got my point clear? Now you have to take M, and on P you can put your compass on M, cut an arc here, and put a compass on P, cut an arc here. Now this intersection point you can name it as L, join LO, and LOA angle will be 90 degree. Okay? Got my point clear? Now, my dear kids, if you want the justification of this, because it's given that you have to justify, in that case, what you can do is you can join OM, you can join MQ. Now, if you notice that OM and MQ are equal in measurement and OQ, so we can write OM because we have taken the same measurement, we did not change the measurement. So, OM is equal to MQ is equal to OQ. Therefore, we can say that this is a equilateral triangle 60 degree each. Okay, similarly, if you want at the back also, you can join all three. Similarly, this will be an equilateral triangle and 60 degree each. Now, the entire POQ will be 120. Yes. If I take this as angle bisector LO, so this will become 30, my dear kids. Angle, I'll put here as X. Angle XOM will be 30. So XOM and MOQ, if you add XOM, you will get as 30 degree, and MOQ you got as 60 degree. If you add, you will get XOQ is equal to 90 degree. XOQ is nothing but LOA, that will be 90 degree. Got my point clear? In your next, you have construct an angle of 45 degree. My dear kids, the way you have constructed 90, first you construct the same thing, that is put an arc with the same measurement, cut two arcs, and from these points join this and get 90 degree first. And of that 90 degree, if you get angle bisector, you have to put your compass here, put an arc here, I'll put with red, put an arc here. With the same measurement, put an arc here. Keep your compass now on these points. I will name this as PQ. You can put your compass on Q without changing the measurement. Make an arc here. Put your same compass on P without changing the measurement. Make an arc here. This intersection point, you can name it as M. Now join your OM, and you will notice that MOQ which you got will be 45 degree. Next, my dear kids, you have to construct the following angles, which is first is 30. Now, the way we did first OA is your ray. From OA, first you make an arc where it cuts here at B, suppose. Now from B, with the same measurement, make an arc here, name it as Q. Now you will notice that this angle, if I join OQ and extend, this will be 60 degree. Your first arc is 60 degree. Now of this, if I make an angle bisector by putting my compass here on O, I'll put an arc here, I'll name it as P. And I'll put the same arc here, I'll name it as M. On M, I'll put my compass, draw an arc here. And on P, I'll draw an arc here. Wherever they will intersect, I will name it as X. Join OX, you will notice that you have drawn an angle bisector. That means 60 degree angle is divided into 30, 30. So XOM, angle XOM is your required angle of 30 degree. Okay, you have to make one more, that is 22.5 degree. Now what is 22.5 degree? Can we say it is half of 45 degree? So if I am making 45 degree angle and I am bisecting it, I will get 22.5 exactly. Okay, so how do I make 45? We have already done to make 90. Once I make 90, my dear kids, and bisect it, what I will get is 45. So this is my 45 degree. Now to my 45, I'll name this as A, B, C. And to my 45, if I'm bisecting again, I'll take green pen to at point B, mark an arc here. Without changing the measurement, mark an arc here. Put this point as M and N. On M, put the same measurement compass, mark an arc here. On N, with the same measurement, mark an arc here. Join B and name it as X. Join BX and X, B, C will be 22.5. Got my point clear? Next you have to also make 15. Now 15, if you want, you can bisect 30 degree and you will get 15. So you know how to get 30 degree. 30 degrees, put an arc with random measurement. Without changing your measurement, put an arc here. This first arc will be your 60 degree. Now if I bisect this 60 degree, putting my compass on O, I'll put an arc here. Without changing the measurement, I'll put an arc here. I'll name this as M and N. On M, if I put my compass and put the same arc here, on N I put the same arc here. Now name this as X. When you join OX, you will get an angle which is 30 degree. That means OX is a bisector. Now, but I want 15 degrees. So what can I do is, I will bisect now 30 degree. I'll take my black pen. I'll put my compass on O. Put an arc here. Name it as A. Without changing the measurement, put an arc here on ON, name it as B. On A, put the same measurement and take an arc. On B, put the same measurement, take an arc. Now name this as Y. OY, when you join, OY will become bisector of AOB. That means 30 degree ka आधा हो गया. That means YOB, or you can also name it as YON, will be 15 degrees. Next, my dear kids, you have to construct 75 degree. Now, as you know how to construct 60 degree, mark this as A and with the same, if I mark this as B and I join this, this will be 60 degree. But they are asking me to make 75. Now, if I make 90 here, you will notice this remaining angle will be 30, correct? And if I bisect the 30 angle, that is to this point, if I make an arc here and here, I'll put name it as PQ, and from point P and Q, I arc here and here, name it as X. So when I join OX, what I'll get is the bisector of POQ. That will be, this angle will be 15 and this angle will be 15. That means if I join this 60 and 15, what I'll be getting will be 75 degrees. That means can I say angle XOA is equal to 75 degrees? Next is, my dear kids, you have to construct 115 degree. Now for 115 degree kids, पहले आप 90 जैसे बनाते हैं वैसे बना दीजिए. This is your 90 degree. Now 90 plus 15 will make 115. Got my point clear? Now if you notice this, अगर पीछे से मैं इसको एक्सटेंड कर रही हूँ और जैसे कि मैंने आपको बताया, जो आपका फर्स्ट आर्क होता है वो 60 होता है, जो आपका सेकंड आर्क होता है वो 120 होता है, और ये जो बीच में है वो 90 है. सो इस 90 और 120 के बीच में देयर आर 30 डिग्रीज. अगर मैं इस 30 डिग्री का बाइसेक्ट कर रही हूँ तो आई विल गेट 15. तो ओ पॉइंट पे आई विल पुट माई कंपास एंड आई विल बाइसेक्ट दिस. Once I bisect this, what I will get is this 15 degree. And when I add 90 plus 15, what I'll get is 115 degree. So if I name this blue pen as M, my required angle MOY will be 115 degrees. Next we have to construct angle as 135 degrees. Now my dear kids, 135, can I split 90 plus 45? That will make 135. For this, first make 90 degree. Once you got 90 degree, extend this OA arc backside. And of the backside 90 degree angle, make the angle bisector. If I name this as YOZ, YOZ का एंगल बाइसेक्टर. जैसे YOZ का एंगल बाइसेक्टर आपको मिल गया, मतलब पीछे वो 45 बन गया. Got my point clear? So now this is 90 front portion. And if I add 90 plus 45, that will be 135 degree. And if I am naming this as M, so MOA will be 135 degree. Now my dear kids, you have to construct an equilateral triangle. Given its sides and justify the construction. So side is not given here, so we'll take it as 5 centimeter. Okay, take a base of 5 centimeter. Name it as BC. We know it's an equilateral triangle. That means each angle of equilateral triangle is 60 degree. We know it very well. So B point पे आपको 60 बनाना है. For that, what you will do? You will construct an arc. Without changing the measurement, construct an arc again and name it as P. Join BP and extend. Similarly from C, you have to construct an arc and again an arc. Name it as Q. Join QC and extend. Now this is 60 degree you got. This is also 60 degree you got. Okay. Now name it as A, where the intersection point is. Now you can say this BC is 5 centimeter you have already taken. So now you can see that ABC triangle will be your required triangle, that is equilateral triangle.